everybody. Welcome to ABA Inside Track, the podcast that's like reading in your car, but safer. This is episode 28 preview edition, and I'm your host, Robert Perry Cruz, joined by my fabulous co-hosts.
I'm Diana.
And I'm Jackie. And yet again, Rob, you have forgotten the sweater memo.
Oh.
Striped sweater memo.
I got diamonds.
Diamonds. It's because he likes Rihanna.
Because they're my best friend.
Cool.
That's what they say.
So ABA Inside Track is a podcast where we talk about behavior analytic literature for behavior analysts. Now, this is our preview episode in which we talk about what we will be discussing in our full-length chock-a-block episode coming out next week, and also go over some errata, errors we've made, emails people have written, or just some general points that we'd like, plot summaries, flotsam, not plotsam. Flotsam and jetsam that we want to discuss for anyone who's listening or watching our episode. So let's get our big topic out of the way. We're going to be talking about functional communication training next week.
Hey, Rob, maybe we should nip this in the butt. This is just a little preview of what we're going to talk about in our full episode, nipping things in the butt.
Nope. No.
You're wrong.
No.
It's really bud, but
No.
I thought it was butt.
No. Yes.
But anyway, funny.
Well, you thought that before the episode. So we have 3 articles. One is a classic. Carr and Durand, Reducing Behavior Problems Through Functional Communication Training, from the Journal of Applied Behavior Analysis from way back when, in 1985. And that's where this whole FCT kerfuffle came from.
Going old school.
Going very old school. Then we're going to go into something a little more recent. Prevention of Severe Behavior Problems in Children with Developmental Disorders by Reeve and Carr, from the Journal of Positive Behavior Interventions in 2000. And finally, an incredibly recent article, hot off the internet.
Hot.
An evaluation of lag schedules of reinforcement during functional communication training. Effects on varied man responding and challenging behavior by Adami, Falcomata, Muething, and Hoffman from Behavior Analysis and Practice 2017. Ooh. So we will be discussing those articles and then some general dissemination about functional communication training in our full-length episode next week. But in the meantime, here we are with some errata. And one of the things we wanted to share were some really nice emails that we've received from folks. You can email us at any time at abainsidetrack@gmail.com, or certainly post on our Facebook page or write to us on Twitter. But these are some emails that we received that we thought were especially cool and we wanted to share.
Share away,
Diana. Okay, thanks.
Did you need to say?
Yeah. I started
really
saying it.
I'm sorry, I'll try that
over to
again.
me.
I'll try that again. We got some great emails. Let's take it to Diana in the chopper.
Well, Rob, from up here I can see that we have some really nice emails. You know, we actually get a lot of nice emails because people email us with CEs, and they say nice things, but it's generally brief and just like, oh, hey, I love your show. So I don't typically read those. We had one from Kina, which, again, was a little bit of a short email, but she did have something nice to say that I thought was topical, which was...
Cream. Topical cream.
She's selling me lotion. No. She said that she mentioned our podcast to folks at her staff meeting, and I really do appreciate that, Kina. Thank you.
Good dissemination.
We are always looking for...
Talking about us is good dissemination.
No, but, you know, if you are enjoying the show and you can share that with your colleagues, and we really do appreciate it because that will give us a chance to, meet new people through the podcast, and that's what we want to do. And the other thing that she mentioned, which I also appreciated, was that she said she was loving the diversity of topics that we cover. And you know what? I am loving that, too.
Me too.
Because we all have a background of working with individuals with autism and developmental disabilities, but there's so much more out there that we can be learning about through behavior analysis, and we're really excited about exploring what some of those things are. So if you have additional topics that you might be interested in that are outside of maybe the typical wheelhouse for behavior analysts and you want to learn more, definitely send those over to us, and we will do our best to research them and share them with you.
Yeah. And we have one. And while Diana pulls that email up, I want everyone to notice that since Diana and I both have stripes on, we're together, and it looks like we're wearing one shirt.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
I know.
Look at this. The stripes in our shirt are lining up
That's
perfectly.
creepy.
We can never move.
I was staring at it, and I think people noticed because I was like this. I was like, what? Yeah. Creepy. Siamese twinning.
Yep, we're totally twinning.
Okay.
Does that mean twin winning?
Sure.
I think it does.
Twinning means twinning.
Twin winning.
Yeah,
Okay,
twinning.
we're totally twinning. Okay. So our next email was from listener Audrey.
Hi, Audrey. Hi, Audrey. Audrey's from my hometown, which is
hi.
so cool. She got all of my references about the animatronic bear and Mr. Dress Up and Romper Room. So thanks for validating my crazy childhood. It's great
It must
to
be
hear from
something
you.
about being up near Canada
Yeah,
that you watched this stuff, because it didn't get down there to me in Texas. I
right.
know that.
Audrey's so cool.
Yeah,
Just
so we appreciate you listening and writing in. Audrey, she was the one who posted about the romper room.
Yeah.
That we couldn't remember. We couldn't find it quick enough
Mr.
in
Dress
the
Up
last
video,
time we
yeah.
talked about it. So
Right.
she wrote to let us know it was her. Thank you very much. But she also wanted to talk about a few other things, so I wanted to share that too. She said, and I will just read directly from her. I truly appreciated the latest episode on how to talk to non-behavior analysts about ABA. I think the ability to deliver our message across field is a behavior that many in the field have struggled with. A coworker and I have spoken several times about how some, not all, and not necessarily the majority, in our field can come across as sounding arrogant. The last few conferences I've attended have held workshops that I like to call How Not to Be a Jerk workshops. Behavior analysis is a relatively new science, though the contingencies reinforcing and punishing behavior have always been present. It is important that we are disseminating our science effectively to others so that the information we provide can continue to grow in society. I hope one day the behavior analysis will be a science as recognizable to laypersons as chemistry or biology. And then she says, as she said before, she loves the podcast and looks forward to new episodes. And she has a suggestion. She would like to have an episode on sustainability.
Cool.
For Earth Day, which is coming up soon. And I think that is
We're
an
gonna do
awesome
it.
suggestion, and we totally want to do that.
We're going to print out every article we can find. We're just going to doubles, triples of them all. We're going to get them all
That's
ready.
right.
Talk about sustainability. We're going to be drinking soda, just throwing those cans on the ground, and we won't stop.
And leaving those like rings.
We're gonna take up smoking so we can
Well, no.
smoke. Just looking
No,
for these
the
things.
rings
The
that
plastic rings
yeah.
that connect
Oh
all
yeah,
the-
we're gonna only buy those. Only buy 6-packs with those.
and then not cut them
Not
so
just
birds
throw.
die.
We don't have time. We have to look up
right. We're gonna pull an
sustainability. We're gonna
all-nighter.
Throw them out there.
Yeah.
No, this will be fun. I have some articles that I think I want to talk about.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Can we do the one about the dog poop plans that they put together? And I think it was Taiwan or picking
I
up your
don't know if
dog
that's
poop. You can win
published.
gold. Oh no, it was just
I'm not sure.
there was.
We can look.
I think Bill
Well-
Heward had slides about it once at a talk he did.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm just not sure if it's published or not. But so, Audrey, thank you very much.
Yes,
Thanks, Audrey. See you when I come home, maybe.
Yeah. So
Look
everyone
through
out
the
there,
romper room magic window at her right now, Jackie.
Audrey,
That's-
I see Audrey. I see Sarah.
creepy.
And look, you have to look all different places. I see Jill. And then you look, I see you.
Okay. I don't know, guys. It's super freaky.
I love it. But thank you.
Yeah.
Keep
I'm
listening to us.
excited.
Keep writing. Keep listening. Keep calling. Keep doing.
That's
You be you.
That's a new catchphrase, I guess.
It's a secondary catchphrase.
Well, any other errata that we wanted to go over?
Oh, yes. Yes. So it was really exciting for me. I was in a picture with someone on Facebook, and under the picture was like, oh my OMG, you know Jackie McDonald from ABA Inside Track? Which made me so happy. And they're like, yeah. And so I just want to give a shout out. Oh, crap.
It was Ardeep.
Oh, yeah. Put a shout out to Ardeep from India. Hey, Ardeep. Now we're friends, so we can be friends on Facebook because now I know that you're friends with my friends. So
This
we can
was
be.
the first time this happened.
This is the
to
first time,
us
so it's
that
really
someone
exciting.
Said, oh, you know
Yeah.
Jackie McDonald from ABA Inside Track. So
Right. So Ardeep,
it's
let's-
almost like being
let's
able
be
to
friends.
frame our first dollar.
Yeah.
hanging on the
Let's be
wall.
secondary friends. So hey from India, well to India from Shrewsbury, Massachusetts. It was really exciting for me though. I like squealed with delight.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
That is very cool.
So thanks, celebrity.
Now, not all of us have
Yeah,
been
that hasn't-
featured in other people's Facebook picture posts,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
all three of us, if you haven't seen
yeah.
the link on the Facebook page, were recently put in the member spotlight section of the New England Behavior Analyst.
Highlighted.
Wow. So Thanks again to everyone who thought that was a good idea, and thanks to anyone who read that. I actually did email a colleague about something unrelated, and she said, "Oh, I saw you in the New England Behavior Analyst." It was maybe the day after it came out, and I was that. Oh, I've been recognized! Hooray! That's the first time.
There you go. Second time.
Yeah.
Oh boy, so
that was pretty cool.
So thanks.
And, Tom wrote a lovely article for us.
Thanks, Tom.
Yes.
Thanks, Tom.
Yes, and we're very appreciative of. We will not let the fame go to our heads. Trust us.
Right. We'll still wear stripes on Sunday.
That's right. We'll still wear, and all wear diamonds just to be different. I want to be recognized more, so I have to change up my pattern of clothing. Well, speaking of interacting with people, I know we've been trying to do a lot to get the Facebook page, ABA Inside Track, and our Twitter feed, sort of having more and more related articles to either autism or behavior analysis or just behavioral science in general. And we've really been trying to find ways to get people to help us, by sharing thoughts or sharing their own posts. So please, if you've posted anything in the visitor post section, or if you've commented or shared anything we put on the Facebook page, thank you very much. We really do love the idea of having a great community where we have just other behavior analysts who can talk about behavior analysis, but also just kind of have fun about our science. And I know for some folks that's harder than others. If you're, say, here in Massachusetts or in Michigan or in Florida, it's probably pretty simple to find a behavior analyst. But if you're in any number of other places around the world, it may or may not be. It's a growing field, but it's still not as big as, say, just, school psychology or
social work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or basketball player. That's not that common, I guess. Not basketball player.
That's okay.
But in any case. So,
well, are you talking about pro level basketball players?
Yeah.
Or just,
yes. Well, they only have lots of money, and then other pro basketball players to talk about how much money they have to share. So they might be lonely.
True.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know if they're listening to this podcast, though.
If they are, thanks. That's, it's a good thing.
Thanks for listening, pro basketball
when your career is over, you could become a behavior analyst.
Or you can do both.
Just do it on the side now.
You could do both.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
We encourage you to.
Yes. So if some recent things on the Facebook page, I know Diana is always on the lookout for memes to put up for Meme Monday, which I know we had a discussion about. I've been putting up articles for Bad Science Saturday, just articles about how science can go so very wrong. And those seem pretty popular. We've got some comments and some shares. And Diana always likes finding funny pictures. And I said, you should put one of those up, kind of thinking like, maybe it'll get a couple shares. And it, got like 1 billion likes and shares.
People like funny things.
I look at it almost every day and laugh because I think it's so, the Pavlovian one gets me. And I'm just in the shower and I'm laughing about it. I'm driving, I'm walking and laughing about it.
I love that stuff, you gotta have something fun. I don't know about you guys, but there's a lot of news out there that I'm not enjoying reading. So just something light makes you happy.
Yeah. But cool. But check us out.
So if you like Diana's memes, you should also check in on Saturdays for Bad Science Saturday because, it would be nice for me to feel like the things I post maybe, are almost as popular as Diana's funny pictures.
Sure.
But, whatever. It's cool. It's fine. We're not competing in our household or anything. It's not a matter
and I just don't do the internet,
contention or Jackie has to get her phone and go, operator, I don't
understand.
Connect me to internet.
Who's this internet character? Zzz, zzz, zzz. That's like the real phone where you have to put your finger in the hole.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Remember
rotary.
Those? Yeah.
Rotary.
Yeah.
Put your finger in the hole. I thought you were being electric shocked.
No.
You had to complete the phone circuit yourself.
Zzz, and it's like... Zzz.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a landline. So
actually, that reminds me.
Do you have a rotary phone?
No. But I want one. Christmas present.
If any of you are looking for fun activities to take your children to, there is actually a museum of telephones. I believe it's down near Hartford.
It's TV and radio.
Down in Hartford, Connecticut. And it's one of those museums you see a sign for and you're like, what a stupid idea for a museum. But we went assuming our children would complain about it. They thought old phones were the coolest thing they had ever seen.
They could not believe. They had a phone booth, like a working phone booth.
Oh, nice.
You could go in and then someone from outside could call in. And they had an old switchboard. You could see how it worked. It was just a little old building.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, no, they got in the phone. You get in one phone booth, and it would connect to a different phone in the museum. And they were talking to each other like they'd never been able to communicate across distance before.
I like that.
They had all kinds of old televisions, typewriters,
phonographs,
big old radios.
Cool.
It was cool. We went down there to go to the Pez factory.
Great.
Which was also fun, but not as cool as the TV and radio factory.
They absolutely loved it. So, again, as much as you think your children might hate the idea of the television and radio museum, they may think it's amazing, this prehistoric technology.
Right. Sweet.
Okay. Well, I think that's all we've got time for in our preview episode. So thanks again, everyone who has watched or listened to our show. Thank you for checking us out on Twitter and Facebook, abainsidetrack@gmail.com. Thanks for anyone who's been noticing that Jackie, Diana, maybe even me exist in the wild. It always makes us feel super special.
I love hugging, just so you know.
Jackie loves hugs. Any stranger, please come give her a big
FYI.
hug. We'll be back next week with our full-length episode on functional communication training. But until next time, keep responding. Bye!